Hi, it's Liit from Modest Movement, and today we're doing a Liit workout, which stands for Low Intensity Interval Training. I got some requests to do some lower beginner level workouts, which I'm happy to do. So there's no jumping, you don't need any weights. Of course, you can add jumping, you can add weights if you want to make it a bit more intense. But honestly, it's a really good workout even without it. It's 15 minutes, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, with a little bit of a stretching in between, on the beginning and at the end. But I recommend adding a bit more stretching. It's always good to stretch a bit longer. For this workout, like I said, you don't need anything, maybe a water bottle and a mat. Otherwise, you're good to go. So thank you so much as always for working out with me, and this is going to be a really fun one. So as always, we're going to start with a stretch. It's so important to stretch before every workout. For our first move, we're going to do a squat to punch. You're going to sit like you're sitting in a chair, and you're going to stand up, and you're going to punch to the right, and then do it all again, alternating sides. As you're about to punch, make sure that you pivot your back foot and turn your knee inward to initiate the punch, just like I'm doing. I'm just turning to the side here to show you that your knees should never go past your toes when you're squatting, so make sure you lean all the way back. The next move is a rising lunge. It's like a regular lunge, except you're going to be on the balls of your feet to work your calves a little bit more. It's going to be a little bit challenging to balance, but try your best. If you can't do it, you can always just do a regular lunge. We're going to switch halfway through. We're now moving on to a reverse lunge kick. We're going to start with our right foot, and halfway through we're going to switch to our left. work our abs, but we're not going to go on the floor. We're going to do a standing oblique crunch. You're going to move one shoulder in the direction of the opposite hip in slow and controlled motion. And as you do this, you're going to lift the knee opposite the moving shoulder so your knee and elbow almost touch. Our next move is a side step touch. This is a great workout as well as a great stretch. You're doing so great. We're almost halfway there. We're now going to move on to a slow burpee. So like I said, there's no jumping. You're just going to walk back with your feet, go into a plank position, walk back, and stand up with your arms up. Of course, as always, if you want to make this a bit harder, you can always jump and jump up. We are now up to our high knees. There's no jumping. You're going to lift up your knee as high as it will go and raise your arms. We're going to do this for 40 seconds, then take a 20-second break, and then switch to the other leg. You're doing so great. We're almost there. I apologize for this part. I'm just looking something up, but just continue either jogging or stretching while we're waiting it out for the next move. Our next move are hamstring jacks. So we're not doing regular jumping jacks. We're going to stay on the floor. You're going to raise your arms up high and bring them down. And with your feet, you're going to bring your heel to your bottom while standing on your left leg, and the same thing with your right leg. Have a few more moves to go, so you can definitely do this. We're going to do slow mountain climbers. So we're going to go in a plank position. We're going to bring one leg forward and put it back, and the next leg forward and put it back. If you want to make this harder, you can go faster. To work your abs as much as you can, try to keep your back as flat as you can. So we're going to move on to a bit of an easier workout. It's a stretch also. It's an opposite arm leg touch. You're going to spread your legs out wide, have your arm touch the opposite leg as your other arm goes up straight in the air. Amazing. We're now going to move on to front kicks. You're going to lift your right leg up, bend your knee slightly, and kick right forward. Two more moves to go. Plank on elbow knee taps. You're going to go into a plank position on your elbows. You're going to keep your body still while you tap your knee lightly on the floor and then return to the plank and then move on to the other side. This is an amazing workout. It works basically everything in your body. squat lift. You're going to do a normal squat, but when you lift up, you're going to go into the balls of your feet. This way you'll work not only your thighs, but also your hamstrings. You did it! You should be so proud of yourself. That was not easy. Even though it was low intensity, it was definitely something that got your heartbeat going. I know for sure for me it was challenging, so I hope you really enjoy this workout, and let's just finish off with some stretching.